Thank you so much for joining me, my fit sister, for this extended stretch. And every part of it pretty much is going to be with the chair. This is a great extended stretch whenever you don't want to go to the floor. So we're going to start with a chair. Make sure that it's solid, it's stable, it's not going to slide. Put your hands on it. Now, extend your right leg back for a calf stretch. And just take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Here are a few important pointers. Do not force a stretch. Let it sink into the floor. Deep breath. And as you exhale, I want you to relax your shoulders and bend your back knee slightly just until you feel a nice stretch and deeper part of the calf. The front knee, as you notice, it's not going past the toes. Now we're going to come up on the ball of the right foot, and I want you to tuck your hip. Your knee is bent, and I want you to feel the hip flexor open up. Here's another way to do this, is just to keep both feet on the floor. And I want you to just shift your pelvis, so really squeeze this right cheek to open up this hip. Careful not to get a cramp though. Take a deep breath, so you could be right here, or the previous stretch I showed you. Okay, now from here, I just want you to take the right arm. You can start with just a shoulder circle, but I want you to go up by the ear, back and down. Nice and relaxed. Okay, now from here, I want you to hold it back and down. I want you to tilt your head over to the left. So you're gonna feel a stretch over on the right side. You can close your eyes. Remember, when we stand, never lock the knees out. Okay, head back in the center and just kind of shake that out. Now let's just do a full arm if you're ready for that, or you could take the elbow. Work that range of motion, and one more. Okay, from here, I want you to take your right leg, holding onto the chair. Your left leg is directly underneath your hip, and I want you to extend your right leg. Now, bend your left knee, right leg is straight, toe is up, and I want you to push your bum back. And you can use the chair for support. Make sure shoulders aren't shrugged. Release the tension out of the neck. And where do you feel this? You should feel this in the back of the thigh, the hamstring, also in the calf. Now we can point the toes. Nice flat back, because you've been working on your hip hinge, so you have a nice flat back. Your shoulders are back and down, so you're packing your shoulders. Nice long spine. Okay, now bring that toe up again. Take a deep breath. And exhale out through your mouth. Take tension out of your neck. Deep breath. And slowly exhale. Now put the toes down and let's take it up. Let's take the chair. Well, I'm going to move it so you can see. And I'm going to step my feet back. They're parallel and they are about hip width apart. Now I want you to push your bum back, and I want you to arch your back just a little bit. So your tailbone now is like you have your tail feathers up. Now from here, I want you to round your spine. I want you to lengthen your arms. Your knees are soft, but your legs are engaged. You're drawing your navel to your spine, and you're making a C shape with your back. You're going to feel this also in the back of the shoulders. Breathe. Now relax and take a deep breath. Now go back to that tail feather up. Push your bum back even more so you feel the back of your legs really lengthen. Never locking out the knees. And I want you to round your spine and feel this in the upper back as well. So reach your arms, lengthen, pull against the chair. All right, now come to neutral. So now our tail feathers aren't up, but we're not tucked under. So right in the middle. And now we're just going to take our hips side to side. This is nothing to force. We want to take this nice and gentle side to side. And breathe. So you're making an arc with your hips. Now from here, bend your knees and just roll it up. Okay, let's go to the other side. So now we're going to take our left leg back for a calf stretch. So we have a nice long straight line from the top of the head to the back heel. Shoulders are back and down, so the chest is open, not rounding the shoulders. Stand tall, lengthen your spine, feel the calf stretch. Remember never to force the stretch. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Relax. Big distance between your ears and your shoulders. This thigh is engaged too. The knee is in line with the ankle. You can go slightly forward. Now take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bend the back knee to the point where you feel a good stretch. It feels good to you. Look forward and press yourself up. So stand tall on the right leg. Now we're going to go back in that position, but bring the leg in slightly if you'd like. And we're going to lift where our shoulders and our hips are in alignment, and you're going to squeeze this left cheek to press your pelvis forward and stretch the hip flexor. If you start to cramp, back off of it. Remember, you can do this with your legs straight too, but never locked, and just pressing your hip forward. Try to keep your hips same direction as the chair. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Just right now, just thinking about how good the Lord is. Come into any position that you want for that hip flexor. You can get into the quad too this way. Just breathe in and say the name Jesus. Jesus. And now as we exhale, I want you to think of how He just makes everything clean and fresh and new. Okay, from here, standing on the right foot, right underneath the hip, knee is never locked, like a broken record, but it's so important. Extend your left leg. And now we're going to press our hips back and use the chair for support. I want you to exaggerate whatever feels good for you, but that hip hinge. So you're pushing your bum way back. Your toes are pointed up to the ceiling. So you're feeling that in the calf too. Relax your shoulders. Deep breath. Exhale. Now point your toes. Strong in the right leg. It's a strong base. Flex your foot again. Deep breath. And exhale and point. And bring it up. A couple more stretches. We're going to have a seat on the chair. Remember, the chair is very stable. We feel supported in it. It's not going to slide. And I want you to cross your right ankle. I want you to sit up tall. Your shoulders are packed. Remember, it's not an exaggerated move, just back and down. Sitting up tall, so the top of your head and your spine, all of it's in a nice straight line. And you may not even need to do anything here, but just open up that hip and sit up tall. If you'd like a deeper stretch, you can hinge from the hip slightly. No rounding the back, you're not going to feel it. Sit up tall, hinge, deep breath, and take the tension out of the upper body. Exhale. Deep breath, and exhale. These muscles get really tight. It's very important to stretch the piriformis. Deep breath. And exhale. You can even use your upper body to put a little bit of tension to open up that hip and assist the stretch. The Lord is so worthy. He's so worthy of our best selves. Okay, cross the other over, sit up tall, and you're probably going to find that one side is more flexible than the other, and it's totally normal. Okay, sitting up tall, deep breath. Exhale, and you have the option of slightly hinging at the hip. Look forward so your head is in good alignment. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Navel is in toward the spine. Your spine is long. Exhale out through your mouth. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, relax those muscles that are really tight. And one more time, deep breath. Exhale. We're going to do one more stretch. Push yourself up. We're going to use the chair. Take your feet a comfortable distance apart. Put your right hand on the chair and the left arm up and over. And you can even support yourself with your right elbow or your right arm, forearm, and just give a little leverage, push against. You can look up, which will give additional stretch for our neck. And lower down. Left hand to the chair. Bend your knees slightly. Stand up tall. Good posture. Navel into your spine. Deep breath. Exhale. Take it up and over. And again, you can use that form if you want to give just a little push into the hips or toward the torso. You can look up. And exhale. Great job on the extended stretch. See you next time. Keep moving forward.